the memorial. And then there is the center, the Legacy Museum Center. So this is the entrance. And they've got the gardens down that way. We'll go down to the gardens before we're done. Uh-oh. There's the gardens. You want to walk that way first, or you want to go this other way first? You want to walk down here first? Yep. Okay, so we're going to walk down. Here's Cabeth. Cabeth, can you say hi?
Hi.
She's got her Hello Kitty backpack, which has come in very handy. We weren't allowed to take any video cameras or anything in the museum itself. So, I was able to stick the camera in her backpack. Yes. Yes, yes. So here's the Peace and Garden Museum. Isn't it wonderful? Let's see. You can hear the church bells. It's just very serene and pretty. It's just absolutely exquisite. Oh, butterflies. It is so pretty. Butterflies are flying everywhere. Let's go see what the little memorial says. Yeah, we could not do any pictures, no photography or anything in the museum itself. But they said that we could here at the memorial. So, yeah. And we were able to take a shuttle from the museum to here, and then we'll be able to take a shuttle back, which is wonderful. Here is the memorial wall of strength. Alright, we are coming up on the first statues. Oh, how sad. And this was one thing that just broke my heart when we were in. Was talking about the mothers would be separated from their children, the babies would be sold separate, the husbands, I mean, it was just horrific of how they would, just the treatment in general was horrific. But, and then to read and see about the floggings, and they would actually flog them if they didn't put on a good show, quote unquote, come selling time. It was just unimaginable. These are the pillars, and it lists like the county and the town, those that were lynched, and the year. Oh, I'm blurry. There are over 300 of these pillars. Yeah. And they are listed by county and state. Some only have one name. Others have so many that they had to go over to the back and list them. Here's the plane coming overhead, but there's the memorial and the statue from here. There's that's not the museum, that's where they give lectures and stuff like that. Okay, we're underneath where it kind of slopes. These are actually like underneath, and they still continue on down that way, and then they loop back up the other way. But that is just, it is amazing. Yeah, see, there's Spartan County, South Carolina. It had so many it had to go to the other side. These are empty in memorial for those that cannot be mentioned. They don't know their names. Thousands of African Americans are unnamed victims. And so they left blank ones in honor of them. All these are the same as the hanging ones there. It's just that these are, and there's Lowndes, but they span all the way over there and all the way down and over there. It is just unimaginable. How they stretch. You need me to do something? Carabeth's trying to get a picture. Lowndes County is where we used to live. And then there's like Georgia. They did have one that had the states listed that had none, and it was like California, New York, New Jersey, Utah, Wyoming. Those had none. So here's Montgomery County, and the last one was in 1934, but like the one monument stated of, there were way more than just what's listed here. It's just they weren't known. So, okay. So, that is how it just continues on and on.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're fine, huh? This is the invocation. The wind brings your names. We will never deserve your name, nor your shadows beneath each branch and tree. The truth comes in on the wind, is carried by water. There is such a thing as truth. Tell us how you got over. Say, soul, look back in the wonder. Your names were never lost, each name a holy word. The rocks cry out. Call out each name to sanctify this place. Sounds in human voices, silver or soil, a moan, a sorrow song, a keen, a crackle, harmony, a hymnal, a hymn book, chart, a sacred text, a stomp, an exhortation. Ancestors you will find us still in cages, despised and disciplined. You will find us still misnamed. Here you will find us despite. You will not find us extinct. You will find us here memoried and storied. You will find us here mighty. You will find us here divine. You will find us where you left us, but not as you left us. Here you endure and are luminous. You are not lost to us. The wind carries sorrows, sighs, and shouts. The wind brings everything. Nothing is lost. Elizabeth Alexander. And I guess what is so poignant about that, as hot as we have been in here lately, there has just been this constant wind blowing the entire time we have been here. Granted, we're hot, we're sweaty, it's humid, but there has been this wind that doesn't say the trees, they are blowing. This wind that has been felt nowhere else through our journeys. This wind is here. And so I had to stop and read that out loud to y'all. See, the wind is blowing my hair. It's blowing the leaves.